All right, guys, welcome back. So it has been quite a bit since we have looked at TSLA stock Tesla. So on Friday, this stock was down slightly and it closed at around $406 levels. It is still trading up at these levels, but what we have going on here is next week, I believe they're about to report earnings, which is going to be 29th after market close. And also next week, we have FOMC, pretty much Federal Reserve rate decision, and at the same time, full fourth earnings pretty much season kicked in. A lot of companies are reporting earnings, but this week we had a short week, right? So 4 trading sessions. I want to be very quick with this one, where you can see this stock, every single candle represents 1 day of price action. Every single day this stock has opened pretty much higher, closed lower, higher, closed lower. So pretty much every single day of this week, this stock was negative. So which meant a lot of could be profit taking, or a lot of people risk off going into that earnings report. But they have already pre-released their numbers. So I guess it's going to be all about guidance going forward, because we all know already the numbers from China. We already know the US numbers, delivery numbers for 2024. But it's all about guidance, and it's all about resolving this trend where you can see stock has been making lower highs, which is indication of a downtrend unless we break out of these levels to the upside and pretty much go back to test the all-time highs of all-time high close of $479 levels. So at the same time, these levels where this stock is trading right now is pretty much highs from 2021, where if you guys remember, after getting included in S&P 500 and running up so much, this was the level where it had a hard time staying up, and it had similar price action where it pretty much was downtrending, had a big burst up after earnings, tried to attempt to test that level again, and then it just pretty much went lower after that. So what's going to happen here now, we don't know, but so far the weekly close was pretty negative. And is it looking bearish here? I wouldn't say so to me, because for me to short any stock or pretty much go bet against any large cap, especially stocks in S&P 500, I want to see those stocks at least trade below their 50-day moving average, which is at the moment right around these below $400 levels, somewhere around 392. So, and you can see 5 days downtrending, 20 days downtrending, which are blue line and gray lines on my chart. I know I have a lot of levels on this chart, but this is the support, 50-day, 392. So as long as it holds, I would watch this downtrend as a breakout area, okay? But if it breaks down, the next level of support we have, these lows, very recent lows, where it kind of found some sort of a support, which would be for 378. So this is the level I would watch. And then below this breakout area of 360. But at that point, I would not be as bullish Tesla if it slips below these levels, because that would mean that now there's a lot of supply at these levels. A lot of people got trapped. Then I would look to trade maybe it down all the way to 300 and maybe even $320 levels, $315 levels. But up until then, there's not much going on in terms of option activity either. I haven't seen much of directional bets in terms of keeping an eye on large flows. So put to call ratio about the similar. And today, if you just take a look at it, where calls were executed, there's a lot of calls were sold. Some puts were purchased, but overall you can see where those executed at the ask, at the bid, at the between the markets. So option market to me did not look too exciting going into earnings. Maybe next week we're gonna see some bets, But so far, this is what I'm watching for the stock TSLA. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next update.